All the AutoCAD drawings that I've ever worked with have needed to be cleaned up before they were ready to be used in Max or Viz. This can happen because the draftsperson didn't snap endpoints together properly, or perhaps some entities are on the wrong layers. It could have to do with blocks and layers that are trapped in block definitions. There's quite an extensive list of things that need to be addressed in AutoCAD in order to clean up a drawing file. And I'm not going to go into that here in this course. Instead, I'll show you a technique that you can use in Max or Viz to circumvent the extensive cleaning process. And it just involves tracing over the CAD drawing to create clean splines here in this program. I'll start by importing a CAD drawing. I don't need to file link it because I don't need that dynamic connection. I'll import this room drawing and derive the AutoCAD primitives by layer. It's a very simple drawing. It has only one layer. Let's go in the top viewport and I will zoom in and turn off the grid. As you can see, this layer indicates windows, but I can't extrude this geometry directly because of this line work here. It would create additional faces within the extrusion that I can't use in Max. So the solution is to trace this geometry. I'll turn on 3D Snap in vertex mode and just trace over it with a line. I recommend tracing over the outer edge because it's easier to snap to, and just use the magnetic snap. I'm going to ignore that door opening for now. And I'm also going to ignore the windows. I just want to capture the overall shape of the room. Then I'll go to the Modify panel and select the spline level. I'll select the single subspline and outline it 5 inches. Now I knew that because I drew this CAD file, but let's say maybe we don't know that. Let me undo that. We'll come back here in a moment. I want to know what the wall thickness is, and I don't want to eyeball it. I don't want to just estimate it. I want to get it exact. You can go over here on the helpers category and use the tape measure. Drag the tape from one vertex to another and it will tell you exactly the length that you're dealing with. So now I know for sure that it's a 5-inch thick wall. Now I can go back here and outline that 5 inches. Okay. So we generated the room outline without having to deal with this potentially dirty CAD geometry. Now I'll assign the extrude modifier and bring it up to 8 feet, and we'll take a look in perspective.